Welcome back, family. This is Handy Frank. Well, and my team is Handy Frank Simple Home Repair. This is my family house, but so they gave me this job to do the flooring. This is the flooring that we bought that's from Home Depot. Extreme Performance. See? Extreme Performance. Pergo. Okay, this is the length. That's the length of them. That's the length. Okay, so what I did first, this room was carpet, so I had to take up the carpet. Also, let me go over here. The carpet, for the carpet they have an underlinement. So this is it. So this is how the carpet is, how they install the carpet. So this they put to the ground and nail it onto the ground, and it have some hooks. See, it have some hooks, so they nail it to the ground, and then now they put cut this to the side of it when installing it, and then now they put the carpet. Where's my piece of carpet? They put the carpet on top of this, so the carpet is hooked to the nails. So that is how really they do carpeting. But I had to take up the carpet so that I can do my job. So one tool that I bought, and it's very cheap, is over here. Bear with me, family. I have to be moving to and fro, but if you listen keenly, you can learn a lot. Because I make money just by doing this. So you see, this is a simple tool. So you push it like this, and it take up that strip because I have the nail. So you see, it have a little edge. So you just push it under, slide it underneath it, and it take up those strips. Also, I use it to take off my baseboard, because when I'm doing this type of work, flooring, I like to take off my baseboard because it gives me a better finishing. So save also from going to buy the quarter round to put around. So I just take off the baseboard, and you don't have to worry because look at this. The baseboard. Let me go over here. So we have a line here. See, the baseboard gonna come right back to the original line, so you don't have to worry. See, you don't have to worry. Sometimes some jobs you don't want to mess up the paint, because sometimes to catch the color at Home Depot or wherever you get to paint is kind of hard. So what you can then do is, where's my knife? Is to get a knife first and go like this. Just groove it. Groove it. See the knife? Just groove it. And then now you use that tool, put behind it. Don't use a screwdriver, because let me show you. If you use a screwdriver, you can end up damage the sheetrock. See, if I go like this, you can puncture the sheetrock, and you don't want the excess work to go and patch after you finish. But if you use that, or there's another tool that I used to use when I'm doing roofing. I don't remember the name of it now. Like a crowbar. I just put it's flat. I just put it behind it and yank it forward. So if there's any damage, it will cut here, but up here won't be affected. So that is how you take off the baseboard, which, as I said, give you a better finish. Because see, I have to leave my expansion gap that is required, because everything breathe. The air, just like that don't breathe, because that I don't know the name of that material. I'm the one who do this all anyway. What's the name again? I don't remember right now. What? This is a compass pass material compact together. So nothing can happen to it. No rain, no water, lifetime. So see, I'm the one who did it. I'm the one who do all of this. I'm the one who do all of this. So anyway, I'm doing the flooring now. So you see, I leave my space. So you see, you put back your baseboard. You see that? Nice and clean. Nice and clean. You have better finish. So, and I mean, sometime it's gonna be even a little bit higher than the mark. So no problem. Depends on the thickness of the flooring that you use. I also use an underlayment underneath it. I bought it by Home Depot, black. I don't remember. I don't remember where it is right now. There, I must have put it outside. It's a black underlayment. What that do is a moisture blocker. So that helps because this is Virginia. You have sometimes the season is cold, sometimes it's hot. So the moisture coming up from the concrete, because concrete, we are down in the basement, that can affect the flooring. Even though underneath here, they have an underlayment. But, the representative at Home Depot said, just buy the underlayment, extra protection. I mean, you spend your hard-earned money to buy a product like this, so you want it to make sure, say, it look good. So that's it. So anyway, as I said, see, I leave my expansion gap all along. So see see my tools. So you're gonna need, and these are simple, cheap tools. This is a very cheap tool. You can buy my tools at Harbor Freight, but you can get them at Home Depot also. So underneath the door jamb, you're gonna need a tool like this. Make it easy to cut underneath it so that you can put your flooring underneath it. All right, you're gonna need a box cutter, and this is the mallet that you use. You're gonna need a little jigsaw. So this is it. Very easy to change. This to change the blade, you just pull this, pull it back, push the blade out, replace it, and it's easy, very easy. So when I'm cutting, I just go like this and cut. Just mark my lines, and this is what I use to do all my cuttings. Okay, that's the tool original that they use when you are doing flooring. So what they do is, like, for this corner, you go like this. Go like this and use the mallet and knock it like this. So it pull it back and lock it in, like, see, I'm doing this joint. See, I make sure all my joints lock properly. So use that tool and knock it towards me, right? Okay, like if I'm doing going this way, then no, that's a different concept. I have to use over here. Okay, a different concept. So then I'll have to use, see how I'm using one hand. See how I locked it? See how I locked it together? Right, so what I will do now is get a old piece, and then I'll put it like this, see, and then I'll not this end, so it lock together. So what I had was to do, cut underneath all the door jambs, because I started out in the closet, see. Upstairs, it wasn't done by me. It was done by Home Depot, but we just can't get that same. We just can't get that same material. See, you see what I'm talking about? The quarter round. So if you move it, you will see what I'm talking about. They didn't move the baseboard, so they just bought it to the wall, to the baseboard, then you use the quarter round. That's expensive. That's more money for you. Okay. Anyway, so here, I use the rest and I started underneath um, the floor, the stairway. So I make my joint right there, and I come on right out, and I make sure I'm aware that I'm gonna go to the room. So when I reach here, I have to make sure it's clear, because I don't want it to go like this, to set like that. You see how it's set like that? I don't want it to set like that. So I have to make sure that while I'm coming out, I'm making sure it's clear, so that when I reach out here, you see, all my lines are straight. So I cut underneath the door frame. I cut my pieces and I join it together. Then I go to the door. See? I go to the door, I lift up the threshold underneath the door, and I butt it underneath it. So you see, all my joints, see, all of those areas are gonna be covered by the baseboard. Right here, they had a metal piece. Let me show you. Remember, as I told you guys before, it was carpeted. So this was over it like that. This was no, this way, I'm sorry. This was nailed down to cover this. And then I see the same groove, so the carpet would go on this and hook to this. So I have to remove that. What I have something new. So this is what gonna go there. Let me turn on the light. So this is what's gonna go there. See? That's what's gonna go there. So that's gonna cover this gap right here. So moving on, I do all my cut come inside. Oh, see the black underlayment right here? Black underlayment right here. So come all the way. So remember now, when I reach here, I have to go that way and I have to go this way. So say for example, this one with this joint, let me show you. Oh my God. With this joint, so I'm coming this way. So I make sure I come all the way, see? Okay, see? Go all the way across. So I make sure I carry one all the way across first. So going that way, so remember this side have a bigger joint. So you look for the smaller part. So you put it like this. So like that. See? Easy. Join together. I just slightly tap it in and it's locked together. Okay, remember also, for the full one, you don't just put two full one together. You just like, you put one, then you put a half, then so that it give it a better stability, staying down. So if you notice, the joints, they're not, say, parallel together. I have to use shorter pieces to start, so that I have the longer ones in the middle. So yes, so coming back now, see, so that for that, so I'm going the other way now. I'm going the other direction. So see, it's easy. See, so I start that. I have to do that. So see, so I come all the way across first. This is my little broom, my little broom that I use. You can also use a vacuum also. That's another cheap tool you need to have, because a lot of dust and dirt, and you want to keep your floor clean, because you don't want stuff, cuttings and stuff, to go underneath the floor, that when you're walking, you're gonna create a problem for the joints. So you want to keep it clean also. So you see? So this is the main one coming from the door. So I'm gonna go that way. So I use that piece to go that way. Then I do it in half. I go that way first, and then I go this way. All right, so back over here now. You're gonna need also a knee pad because it's rough on the knees. You're gonna need your extension for the jigsaw. You're gonna need your flathead screwdriver because sometimes, like certain areas that this cannot go, like when you reach over here, you just use the flathead screwdriver and just push it like this and it just lock. Just lock back this way rather than using this, like an area like this. You just use this, the flathead screwdriver, and just take time, ease it back and close up your joint over here. You also gonna need I make sure I have liquid nail because some areas like here, see, like here, even though I cut it neat, I still use liquid nail to make sure hold it, bond it to here. I'm still gonna put a quarter round. Like here, I'm gonna put quarter round to make sure it look nice and everything. Even though, see, I'm still not bad with my cutting. See my corner is nice, but you know, I just want to make sure, yeah, it look really nice. And remember, also what I did, sorry, I put caulking underneath because remember that's outside, so you don't want any insect to be coming from outside underneath. So I make sure when I clean out that area, I put caulking underneath the threshold right here. So that's another thing to look out for. You know, just to seal it properly, that nothing won't come inside. See, I have my drill also. And this is a very, very good and important tool. So this is also cheap. And those are easy, cheap. So right now I'm looking at not even $100 to buy tools to do this type of job. That box cutter, some of these like the vinyl, you have to use that, but like you don't have to use this to cut it. You just use this. I go like this. When you do your mark, just go like this. Just cut it straight across and just break it. So easy. That's how I was taught. And it helped me a lot, you know, just have this. Because some of the flooring, like the vinyl, the waterproof, you know, they are very thin. And you just use that groove it and just break it just like how you do a sheet wrap. Over here, that's another easy tool to have also. And that's my rigid compressor. And this is my my gun, so that when I'm finished, then I'm gonna put on back the baseboard. So I need this tool to shoot on back the baseboard. And that's my hose. And as I said, I think I got this set for like $100 at the time at Home Depot. They had a sale like about 2 years ago. But say $500, you can put together to start your own flooring thing. And you can make money. I normally go online and like a customer asks me, how much do I charge? Because I'm a handyman. Every year I go, I said, okay, go online, internet. I said, okay, how much to do a job? So and so in this area. And it tell me. So like for this job, it tell me like $3 up to $5 a square feet. So I did 900 square feet. So I tell my family, say, okay, I'm not charging. That's low charge. So I said, okay, give me minimum $3 a square feet. So I end up they gave me $1,000 just to do this, and it took me, yeah, it could take me one full day, but you know, I have to work and stuff like that. So take me 2 days and but evening. Well, now I come back. I'm just trying to, do the final touch, clean up, and see. Also the carpet. You utilize the carpet. See, I have the carpet down. So see, my baseboard, I'm gonna lie them on the carpet, and then I'm gonna get my paint. Well, you know, people have different type of paint that they like. Well, this is for the ceiling. This is the ceiling paint because You see, you want to make sure you do a good job and your job look nice. So you see how the ceiling it's like from it was painted before, that's it. So I'm just gonna give it a nice paint job, make it look white. And, well, I'm gonna show a video, the completion of the job, but I'm just showing you, family, it's easy. This is an easy job to do. And you can make money, you can start off small. See, also, this is a dollar 25. About a dollar store, a paint tray, right? Plus the roller, $1.25. Plus the pads, they're cheap. So, you know, you can start off small. My tape, well, I like this tape. This tape, I bought it at Home Depot. Because I can identify, see, my 1/8, my 5/8, my 3/8, half, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then you go all the way to 1 inch. So, I can identify. I like to use this tape, and it's 25 feet. So, and it's $5 at Home Depot. So you see, things are cheap. You can use to start out doing your own a little thing. And these are side jobs that you can do easily after work. My job, I start at 6, I finish at 2:30 in the afternoon. So it's 4 o'clock, I come home and get some rest and start work. I have 4 hours before night. I mean, now the season that it's summer, I mean, the evening is long. Night come down when it's to 9. But like when it get cold, I'm shut down. I mean, I don't really cope with the cold that much. But you see, it's an easy job. Easy job. And as I said, I did outside and it's 2 level. See? See, I have my birds. Peaceful. The wings of a dove. See? See the dove? They're so peaceful. They build their nest. So as I said, it's upstairs and downstairs. And look at that. That's my trailer over there. I got it for $650. Right? So you buy a little trailer. See, I put all my carpet in. When I'm ready, I just go to the dump. Easy. 1, 2, 3. And by now, watching my videos, you should know my truck. I have a Tundra, 03 Tundra. I mean, both of them go hand in hand. I mean, if I do this type of work, you don't need a pretty car. Park the pretty car, sell the pretty car, and buy something that is practical. I mean, you need a pickup, and you need like a trailer. You get going. See? So that's it, family. When this job is completed, then I will shoot another video. Even this closet, because I used to live here. See, also inside, I do the flooring inside. I take up the carpet and I do the flooring. See? I'm still not finished painting, when you're doing things for yourself. It take time. But see, I made this closet. These sliding glass door, I bought them at Home Depot. Easy. Easy. See? Just one strip across. See? And my sliding glass door. See? So now that I'm doing the floor, I just gonna finalize everything and paint. See? I even have water, how strong it is. I make sure anything can happen. I'm like that type of person. So I buy some water. See, I have about 3 cases of water up there. Plus I have my king size mattress, brand new, not mattress, king size sheet set up there. So see, convenient. And that is side for like bed linen and stuff like that. So you see, as I said, family, we are into an area now where one job sometimes, it's hard to cope. So this is an easy little sideline job you can do in the afternoon. You can start out small, as I show you. And these are just basic tools you need. You understand? And it's so easy. Well, it's easy for me, but if you watch what I do and go on YouTube, I mean, you can go on YouTube and pick up different ideas from other people who do this type of work. And you can start out with your family and, you can get big. I mean, honestly, I used to have a friend who I used to call him when I get these flooring job because, I used to just concentrate on painting and stuff like that. And when he comes, sometimes it take long to come and person say, Frank, where's the person? And I'm like, man. So I watch him. And then now I went to Floor and Decor, and they taught me say, how to do the flooring, because that's what they do, tiling, the tiles, they sell flooring, all different type of flooring. So I went there and they taught me, and I catch on. I make sure I pay attention, and see, I'm making an extra buck. So I mean, you can do it also. Those easy thing to put up also. I mean, because you want to make sure you finish your job and you make your job look good. So you just tell the customer, oh, your blinds and stuff like that, paint up. You just do everything. And you know, um, as I said, I'm just here to teach, and I just hope that this video mean a lot to you, and it was very knowledgeable. I mean, the Bible said, wisdom, get wisdom, and with getting wisdom, get understanding. So from you understand the concept of what you're doing, it become easy. I pray a lot and ask God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because all three, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So you have the wisdom to figure out stuff, but then the knowledge and the understanding how it work, what to do, how to do when. So as I said, it's easy for me, but if you follow my pattern and watch my videos, you will see from time to time things that are posted, as a handyman and around the house. I do it for my family, and people also call me to do it. Right now down the road, because I did this deck, this deck, a customer down the road, they asked me to do their deck for them, and I did it. Just one like that across there. I did just like that, but they did that. She did buy not the board for the rails. She buy the metal at Home Depot. Very nice, and just down the road. So you see, you can start out small. I mean, see, as I said, my trailer, I have my lawnmower. I bought one of the lawnmower, just press a little button and a little lever, and I have to be running behind it rather than the pushing lawnmower. I mean, making that extra buck. So you can start. It's hard. Life is hard. I mean, things is hard, but try, See, straight across. I can do all of those. Understand? So fencing also, I can do the fencing. So I mean, hey, family, it's time. It's time now for us, or for you, talking to myself. Just get up, see things, pray and ask. Don't just say, "Well, you want money, you want money." Just use a hand, use a talent. I mean, when Moses was by the Red Sea, he said, God, what do I do now? He said, what is in your hand? So he used a rod and he opened the sea. So you use your hand. What is in your thought? I mean, a lot of people now being millionaire, making YouTube that they use in their brain. So you see, you can't just sit down and say, okay, we're going to get wealth by just sitting down or talking to friends. You're on the phone every day, utilizing the phone. Use the phone for something meaningful. See, this is my phone. I'm using it. You understand? I pay the bill, but I'm using it also to make a video. So I'm not just carelessly using it. It making back money for me. It making me popular. I mean, people look at my videos, and a lot of people give me jobs. Because they say, okay, wow, you did that? I say, yeah. And I get jobs because of that. So that exposure, you understand? You don't have to pay the radio station like back then, or other people to, everybody going paperless now. You don't have to give out card. I mean, yes, you can get card, but I mean, introduce people to your video, and they watch your video, they can say, okay, how can I get in touch with you? I mean, if in your area, and I mean, you move on from there. You motivate yourself. You do your own promotion on your own self. You understand? So, as I said, like and subscribe to my videos, and as days goes by, I'm gonna start making more videos to show how simple stuff you can do. See, even the doors, I take off the doors, and it's simple. See, 3 inch, 1, 2, 3. So I just take out the screw, make sure I put back the screw in the jam so I don't lose them. And just put it one side and see, clear, easy, accessible to what I'm doing. Understand? Easy job. And as I said, family, you can start doing things for yourself, making some extra bucks. And this is if you go Home Depot, the amount of flooring that they sell, Lowe's, the same thing, Floor and Decor, plus other places that sell flooring, they have to have an installer. So, I mean, sometimes wasting time going over by a friend's house or hanging out with the boys, just find something to do. I mean, pray and ask God for vision. Ask Him for strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Ask Him for vision. Ask Him, what do I do? You understand? Teach me. And He will. He did it for me. He can do it for you. So thanks, guys, for watching my video. And as I said, when I'm finished with this project by painting and everything, put in the smoke detector. You see it? Hear it beeping. So I have the batteries. Even that is easy also. See, the square batteries, you just pull this side and put it in. The batteries, what they have is low voltage. Even though you see those connection here, it's low voltage, so it's not gonna shock you. So you just put it inside there. That now keep the battery charged. So in case there's a fire or anything, and the battery won't go out. That is, but it beep whenever time it's going. So it's easy. See all that again. Those light fixtures, so easy. All it just 1, 2, 3. A black wire, a white wire, and a green. The green, is for what the green is for again. I don't remember right now, but it's just 3 wires inside here. You understand? The black always be the power, the white is neutral, and the green is for, oh God, my mind is slipping right. But hey, as I said, these things are easy things to do. And I want to tell you, the first time I did this, I used to work with some contractors, and I got a little job on the side. So I carried my friend with me who knew at the time. At the time, he knew more than I said, come, let us install this fan. And man, about 4 hours, he was on the ladder. This, that. And I'm like, man, I said, I just called the boss and said, sir, I have this little fan I'm installing. What do I do? And I said, okay, just remember, make sure you turn off the power first, right? And it's simple, black to black, white to white. And the green, I just can't remember what the green is for. But the green is to make sure grounds. The green is for the grounds, right? And it's easy. And there's so much fans I install after that. So much fans. Fans with even remote I install after that. A lot of money I made off it. And these are just simple things, as I said. So as I said, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Handy Frank. I'm out. Thanks again. Thank you.